Insulin resistance. So I just finished a book and I read it in record time because I couldn't put this book down by Dr. Ben Bikman. Why We Get Sick is the name of the book. It's all about insulin resistance, and I encourage you to check out the book. It's amazing. Insulin resistance is key to understanding health. A lot of people who eat a standard American diet, a standard Western diet, a standard Australian diet, standard Indian diet, whatever you want to call it, if it has a lot of carbohydrates and sugars, then you are causing your pancreas to excrete more and more insulin to get those sugars into the cells and neutralize them. And then the body, like anything that you do, when the body sees an abundance of something, it starts to not recognize it as much. Just like when the phone rings, you pick it up. The phone rings, you pick it up. The phone rings, you pick it up. The damn phone keeps ringing. I'm going to let it ring 3 times now because I'm tired of picking it up. But I'll pick it up. Then the phone rings 4 times. I have to pick it up, right? So I wait a little bit longer. And maybe I'm going to let that phone ring longer and longer. That's what insulin resistance is. When the cells see sugar, the insulin receptors on the outside of the cells are tired of opening up that cell to let in the sugar because it's too much sugar. So you become insulin resistant, just like I was resistant to answer the damn phone because it wouldn't stop ringing. When you become insulin sensitive, your cells see protein and maybe small amounts of carbs, and they open up on the first ring. And then they don't hear that phone ringing as much. Maybe it doesn't ring for another 12 hours. And then the phone rings and you pick it up. That's like eating your meal and not having any snacks until the next meal. Then when you eat that next meal, any carbohydrates you may have and proteins, you're insulin sensitive. That is so vital. It's so important. There are so many things I learned in the book. I, of course, am going to read this book again and take notes and probably read it for a 3rd time and then use it as a reference book, almost like an encyclopedia, because insulin resistance really is, as Ben Bikman said, it is the root of a lot of diseases and ailments. And if you can become more insulin sensitive and less resistant, you are healthier. It is so important. So, ladies and gentlemen, eat well so that you can look and feel well and become the optimized version of yourself. And that means eating ancestrally appropriate foods for your human body, as low carb as possible. You can have carbs if you want, but keep it low so that you're insulin sensitive, and that makes you a healthier person. Have a great day.